This is one of the most beautiful creatures that you've ever seen. This butterfly has wings larger than an adult's hand. Its body is huge and it's covered in bright colors and very complex patterns. But what makes this creature truly remarkable is its wings. They look like a snake's head at the tip. That's perfect camouflage, so predators can't tell the difference between the two. But the truth is these guys are completely harmless. They're known as atlas moths. They're one of the largest butterflies in the world. Some species reach more than 25 centimeters across. And although they may look scary, they're actually quite gentle. These amazing insects are found in the forests of Southeast Asia, but you don't have to go there to learn more about them because today we'll be taking a closer look at these amazing creatures. So stay tuned till the end. You'll be amazed by everything they reveal. Also, before we continue, if you're new here, please subscribe to help us reach our goal of 1 million subscribers. If you'd like to help out even more, press the bell button so you never miss any interesting videos. Now back to atlas moths. These moths usually measure around 20 centimeters across, but some individuals can grow much larger. The biggest atlas moth ever recorded had a wingspan of 36 centimeters, almost twice the size of an average person's hand. These enormous wings are made up of thousands of tiny scales that overlap each other like roof tiles. Each scale contains pigment cells that give the wings their beautiful color. The patterns on their wings also play an important role in camouflage. As we mentioned earlier, the tips of their wings resemble the head of a dangerous snake. In combination with the colors, this helps to confuse predators and keep the atlas moth safe. But not all atlas moths are the same size or color. There are many different subspecies with different patterns and sizes depending on where they live. For example, Attacus atlas ricinus has dark brown forewings with black and white stripes. Attacus atlas sumatrensis has orange and black wings. And Attacus atlas mui has pale green wings with a pink border. The atlas moth is a member of the Saturnidae family, which includes other large moths like the silkworm and the hawk moth. Although they're related to these other insects, the atlas moth is not a silkworm. It is sometimes called the cloth moth because its cocoon is used to make a special kind of silk, called fagara or cloth silk. This silk is much more valuable than regular silk because it's so rare. You might think that the atlas moth would lay its eggs on silk plants like other silkworms, but that's not the case. The female lays her eggs on a dead leaf or twig. When the larvae hatch, they immediately start eating so they can grow bigger and stronger. After several molts, the larva is ready to spin its cocoon. It spins a silk thread around itself and then pupates inside the cocoon. The entire process takes less than a day. And once it's done, the cocoon looks like a small brown bag about 8 centimeters long. The cocoon is very tough, but inside it, an amazing transformation is taking place. The larva is developing into a beautiful butterfly with large wings and a colorful body. The transformation takes about 40 days, and when it's finished, the adult butterfly emerges from the cocoon. The atlas moth has a very short life cycle. Adult moths don't have a mouth, so they don't eat. Instead, they survive on the energy they stored up while they were larvae. Because of this, the average lifespan of an adult atlas moth is only 1 to 2 weeks. During this short time, their only purpose is to find a mate and lay eggs. Once the eggs are laid, the female dies and the male dies shortly after mating. Even though they live for such a short time, atlas moths are very active. When they fly, they move in a fast, erratic manner and they're able to fly up to 100 kilometers per hour. Although they're great flyers, they're terrible at landing. Their large wings make it hard for them to maneuver, and they often end up crashing into things. But this doesn't seem to bother them too much, and they just take off again and fly erratically until they find a mate. Even though atlas moths are mostly brown or black, some of them are brightly colored. Bright colors help to attract mates from far away, but they also make the moths more visible to predators. That's why most atlas moths are camouflaged to blend in with their surroundings. Camouflage helps them hide from predators, and it also helps them to ambush their prey. Some atlas moths are nocturnal, which means they're active at night. This helps them avoid daytime predators, but it also makes it harder to find food. That's why nocturnal atlas moths often have long proboscis. A proboscis is a tube-like mouthpart that's used for drinking liquids. They use their proboscis to drink nectar from flowers, but they can also drink the fluids of dead animals, although they're primarily eaters. Atlas moths can also be parasites. Some species lay their eggs in the nests of other insects. When the larvae hatch, they eat the other insects' eggs or young, and then they pupate and emerge as beautiful butterflies. Atlas moths are found in the tropical and subtropical forests of Southeast Asia, including countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. They prefer to live in tall trees where there are lots of flowers and fruits for them to eat. Although they're mostly found in trees, atlas moths have been known to visit gardens and even street lamps in search of food. Despite their large size, atlas moths are very delicate creatures. Their wings are easily damaged and their bodies are very fragile. If you try to hold an atlas moth in your hand, it will probably fall apart. That's why it is so important that they have a habitat where they can hide from predators and the weather. In their natural habitat, they can live in peace, but when they're kept in captivity, they often die young. Atlas moths are threatened by many things, including habitat loss and climate change. As forests are destroyed and the climate becomes warmer, atlas moths are losing their homes. Some people also hunt them for their beautiful wings and colorful bodies, and this has led to a decline in their population. But there is hope for the atlas moth. Many organizations are working to protect their habitat and raise awareness about these amazing creatures. If we all do our part, we can help ensure that future generations get to see these beautiful butterflies. And now it's time for you to tell us what you think. Leave a comment below with your thoughts. And don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to never miss an interesting video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.